Welcome to Baja Window to the South. I'm your host, Denitza Garcia. In this occasion, we're here at El Gran Hotel Tijuana that we all love and know. And actually, one thing today, would you like to know which were the first stores here in Tijuana? There were like around La Rebu in downtown. Let's go and check that information out. We are going to tell you an interesting fact about the first stores in Tijuana. Back in the days when there was almost nothing, and at the same time, the city was starting.
The first store that I got noticed, I may be wrong, but is 1886 in what's called Gran Bazar Mexicano. It was a curious store, so people, tourists back then, get to this store, started buying souvenirs, and the owner of that place was called Alejandro Sabin.
And now let's hear what happened after the first store was opened in Tijuana. Apparently, history repeats itself.
A year later, a German guy knew about the success of this store, Gran Bazar Mexicano, and from Ensenada arrived to Tijuana back in 1887, a guy called Jorge Ives. And Jorge Ives put a store called the Big Curious Store. And there started a lot of competition between them, and well, that's a great story. Funny thing is that we got today between those couple of stores, there was one of the photo booths, the first photo booths that we got in Tijuana, and from our investigation is the origin of the well-known sonky or burro zebra.
And where the first stores were located exactly? Well, in between Avenida Revolucion and 2nd Street. And from that time until now, Tijuana is still growing. So we're here at Giuseppes Pizzeria, that it was actually the first pizzeria in Baja. But let me tell you, they are going to prepare us La Pizza Mexicana. The first Mexican pizza was created here, and right now you're gonna see how it's made. So come on and join me. So we're here at Giuseppe's, of course, inside the kitchen, and we are now with Juan Plasencia. Hello, Juan.
It's a pleasure to be here.
He is, of course, a chef. Well, thank you so much, Juan. And of course, well, they know him as Joch in Spanish, or Joch, you can call him, right? Tell us, please, about the ingredients, and while, of course, you prepare the pizza, a little bit more of the details, of course, of the story and everything you want to tell us about, okay?
Of course. Hey, so please follow us here in the kitchen. I want to show you to create this wonderful pizza. We have it here right now. So I'm pretty excited to tell you the story. So, as you know, in many pizzerias, most of the cooks or the staff, we usually eat pizza almost every day. So there used to be this one cook who would come every day to bring his molletes or his beans and jalapenos. So one day my grandpa was with his group of staff, and he had this wonderful idea of making something totally different. And that's where we started to use the beans as a base. So instead of using tomato sauce, we started using the refried beans.
Okay.
And it's wonderful because I believe this pizza is mostly inspired as a mollete, which is also like a virote bread with beans.
And cheese as
and
well,
cheese
right?
as well. So first we actually started only using beans and cheese and jalapenos. After a while we started using other ingredients like chorizo and bacon.
Okay.
So it's pretty much like a breakfast pizza, but it became widely known as it started to be in the menu 1 year after we opened. So now it's the most sold pizza in this restaurant.
Wow!
Yeah. So we have these fresh ingredients. You can take the smell. It's wonderful.
Is this chorizo?
That's chorizo.
Ay.
And we prepare it here, so it's prepared by us now.
Wow! Look at those ingredients. It's so Mexican, let me tell you. Okay.
Right.
And if you haven't tried it, you need to come and try it for sure. So let's take a good look at that.
Deep inside the oven.
Directly to the oven. Mwah.
All right. Right now, let me tell you more of a story of Giuseppe.
Yes, please.
So as we see,
So it was your grandfather, okay, who created
my
this.
grandpa started with Giuseppe's. He used to
Yes.
go often to San Diego to Felipe's restaurant when he was young.
Well, no.
He was probably around 30 years old when he started actually. And he would read these magazines where he had one recipe of pizzas, and he would create that recipe at home for his friends and family. After a while, he got this wonderful idea of opening his first pizzeria. He used to work 2 shifts. He used to be a manager at a factory and also a bank manager. So after doing 2 jobs, he would take his time to go to San Diego, buy the ingredients, and create this wonderful place we're standing right now. And as you see, this small kitchen used to be the size of when this pizzeria started.
Wow.
So yeah, this has been 63 years of history in the making. So.
Hey, congratulations. I know the Plasencia family has done, a lot and created all this. Now it's, of course, bigger. You can also come and visit, okay? And you're gonna see all the image right there. And I mean, I can't wait, of course, to try that pizza. Let me tell you, I have tried it, but once you prepare it. So the original ingredients were, like you say, beans and based on a mollete, right? And cheese and jalapeno. And then you started to add the rest, no? Chorizo and I don't know, like.
Yeah, we started with chorizo, we started with a jalapeno. My grandpa recently started adding black beans, that's a new thing.
Yeah, okay.
And after a while, he made it more colorful, adding the bell peppers and more tasteful with, as you say, chorizo and bacon.
Okay.
Look at that.
Wow, that looks delicious.
It's amazing. Pick it up.
So it's done?
It's done.
Oh,
Let's get it
yes. Like you say, mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Voila.
Now let's cut it.
Wow.
I'm gonna cut it right in the middle. Then again, once again, right in the middle. And now for you, you're gonna cut right in the middle, right in the middle.
Right in the middle, right in the middle. Let's see if I got this right, but I think I can make it happen.
Beautiful,
Right
beautiful. And here.
Yeah, baby. Let's do this, okay?
Perfect.
Boom.
All right.
Yay! And now after this wonderful experience, Juan, well, the time has come to try the pizza. But before that, we have to mention, of course, look at this beautiful place. This is a traditional salon from here. Giuseppe's, please tell us.
So we're right here in this iconic place. It's called Salon Venezia. It was hand painted. And it's just a beautiful scenery where it gives us the energy, the vibe of trying a wonderful pizza in Italy. So let's try it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Oh, this is gonna be great. Look at this.
This wonderful piece. Nostalgic. Wonderful. It's just the perfect combination of flavors. You feel the spiciness of the chorizo. You feel the greasy, wonderful, crispy bacon and the spiciness of that jalapeno. And the beans, the creamy of the cheese is just the perfect blend of flavors in just one slice, in one bite. And you get to see other pizzerias making the pizza mexicana because it was created here and you see it expanded somewhere else. And not everybody makes it the same. Some people add different ingredients. Some people add onions or different proteins. But here, if you want to come try the original one, I highly recommend you to try this wonderful slice of pizza. It's just a slice of the whole experience of Giuseppe's, those 53 years of passionate work in this wonderful slice.
Most definitely, I agree with all that he said. You have to try it. It's the perfect combination. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. Gracias. Again. Here at Giuseppe's Pizza, okay? The traditional Mexican pizza, pizza mexicana, ladies and gentlemen.
Pizza mexicana. Gracias.
And cooked for us, Baja Window to the south. And now we're going with Olga, who is going to interview this artist, of course, a talent from Baja California.
Welcome back to Baja Window to the South. We are going to showcase to you another one of our phenomenal artists that we have here in Baja, and her name is Azzul. Azzul, ¿cómo estás? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Again.
Hello.
Don't tell him. We party. No,
We
I'm
have
kidding.
secrets from last night.
But it's because it's kind of hard to not have fun when we're with you.
Oh,
So
thank you.
please tell us about yourselves, how you got started, and then later on, what's the project that is coming up that I'm so excited about.
Hello, friends. I am Azzul Monraz. I'm from here, Tijuana. I born here. I am an artist. I am a poet. I'm a singer, a songwriter, an actress. I study visual arts. And you can see that I really love art. It's a privilege to me to have that way to communicate important sensibility. And it's my whole life, it's around that.
And the way you express it. I have been in so many of your shows, and from the most intimate, and I think that those are the ones that I'm very passionate about. And the way you communicate and you engage your audience is incredible. Please
you.
tell them what are some of the things that you are doing.
I have a project that is Madame Ur y sus hombres, and that's a music project, a cabaret project, post-cabaret, we name it. And I am a songwriter there, and I have alter egos, and I just write passion music and passion poetry, and I have this intention to connect with the audience. I love the intimacy of a concert, and for me it's like a ceremony, and it's vital for me, vital, to be engaged with the audience. And this music, we have different styles. We have jazz, rock, in Spanish is cantautor, you know, more poetry music. And we have like 15 years of trajectory, and we have EPs, and our music is in Spotify and everything. And Madame Ur, it's that project that opened for me a lot with other artists and with the audience here in Baja, in both Bajas. And I love the Madame. She's so, I don't know, quirky.
She's amazing, right? It's like you wanna be close, but you don't know. You know that you have to give her space. But it's incredible.
She's extra.
She's extra.
And for me, it's fun because I am like in my Azzul life. I have my son and my friends, and I'm very introvert. But with the Madame, I can explore other sides of me. And the last alter ego, it's a non-binary being with different kind of masks, and it's a lot of liberty for me. It's a lot of freedom,
and is wonderful.
Thank you.
When everybody that I have talked to, you know, that I have experienced, I go, okay, well, this is it's like you take us in a cool trip without having to do anything. You're just right there observing. and please let us know what are some of the ways that people can follow you on social media.
You can follow me in Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube with Madame Ur y sus hombres and Azzul Monraz and Las Cancioneras.
Yeah. Azzul.
Gracias.
Ay, un placer.
Well, thank you so much, Olga, for that interview. And now we're going with Jesus, who is going to show us another one good craft beer.
Hey there, my friends. This is Baja Window to the South. My name is Jesus. We are visiting all the craft beer taps, and today we are with one of the greatest taps with the best view.
Thank you.
Los
Thank
Reyes.
You.
Luis,
Thank
how's
you.
it going,
Gracias.
man? How's it going?
Thank you. Welcome to your home.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for the visit.
Amazing. Man, Where did Los Reyes Cerveceria started?
Oh man, we started almost like 12 years ago, 11 years ago. I started by going to have some beers in a bar, a local bar here. But after a few months, those guys they serve craft beer. So after a few months, they couldn't have the business anymore. So I was drinking a little bit too much probably, and I told them
That day.
hey, how much to leave it like that? But I was happy, and they told me, oh, 10 pesos. I give you 5. And they next day, okay, what?
Then you were the owner of the equipment, of everything.
And everything. So, but I didn't. It wasn't my plan have a bar. I mean, and a craft beer less. I mean, because I didn't know nothing about it. So next day I was the owner, just like that.
You were the owner of a brewery?
Of a craft bar, craft beer bar.
Craft beer bar. Okay, good.
And after that was I have to study a little bit. I start to meet the people that sell us their beers.
Yeah.
And it was like Insurgentes when they were starting.
It was starting,
like,
it was starting.
Raúl Funes, Paco Talamante for Canería. I mean, there was a lot of people
from Ensenada,
that they were very small those days, and they are right now very big.
They grew up, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the way that I start. So the people start coming to the bar and ask us for if we have our own beer.
You have your own beer in your tap.
Yeah, so we didn't know nothing about that. So I start like talking with Paco Talamante, and he start telling me how he went to my house and we brewed there. My son, he was always with me.
Okay.
Luis Reyes. He's right now the brewmaster in the brewery.
Okay.
Because this is the tap room, but we have the brewery in another place.
Yeah.
And he's the one that right now makes everything. He went to school and studied all these things, and that's the history that.
So what's the history, and the name is where it's coming from? The name.
Los Reyes is my name.
It's your last name.
My last name. My name is Luis Reyes. Okay. So we start here in Rosarito in a bar across that they sell craft beer, and it was very funny the way that I.
You are the current president of the Asociación de Cerveceros de Rosarito.
Yes, well, I'm the oldest one with craft beer here in Rosarito. I started the movement here in Rosarito.
Okay.
In Tijuana, there was already other places.
Yeah.
But here in Rosarito, we were the first one. After a few years, they start making other beers.
Okay.
And now we're not that big association, but we start having winning prizes, and the people get to know us better each time. We go to the beer expos and we show off our products and our association of Rosarito.
You have all these styles. What are the styles that you have right now on your tap?
Right now we have 13 styles here. We always have 13.
Okay.
Sometimes we have we invite someone
another brewery,
but we like to invite our friends, the people that was with us like a long time ago.
At the time that you were growing.
Exactly.
And stuff. Okay,
and so, but we always have 13 styles. We start with a cream ale. That's the lightest beer that we have. Mm-hmm. Oh well, also a lager, and then we go to pale ale, blondes, pale ale, NEIPAs, IPAs, browns, darker size, browns, dunkel, porter, and a stout.
Okay. I love
Those are the most that we do more. I mean, we sell more.
Those are your regular beers that you have on your top.
Yes, exactly.
Right here in Las Rocas.
Yes, here in Las Rocas, kilómetro 38.
Your best beer as of today. Which is the beer that you want to describe today?
Well, one of the styles that we start when 10 years ago, it was the honey porter.
Honey porter.
That beer we have making it 10 years, so it has evolved a lot.
You've been changing the recipe for a long time.
But like making a little adjustments, just to try to make it better each time. But we use honey.
Okay.
Real honey we use with this.
Okay.
Dark malts also, and this is our favorite. We have won a few prizes with this, and with other like Dunkel also. And
Like this one. Yeah.
I mean, we have some prizes.
Someone comes from the States and finds this beer, so they're going to find what they're going to find in it.
Oh, the taste that you are going to see is darker flavors, but coffee. The coffee is the one that is going to stand for all. A little bit of chocolate, not that. And the honey give you at the end, you will have a little bit of the honey, but they just eat all the honey almost so.
That's right.
So that's
right
the beer that we have. Like that, we have other.
You can tell on the aftertaste. The honey is right there on the
Exactly,
aftertaste.
in the aftertaste.
At the end, yeah.
The other one that we have like 10 years making it is the Hefeweizen. That's another beer that the people know us a lot for that style, because we are only one of the few that make that style here in Baja California.
Yeah.
So those are the two best beers, I think, that we sold more, that the people look for us for those beers.
And if you're new, you're watching this video, please come over, try this porter, and try all the beers. Try all the beers in Los Reyes. You're gonna enjoy it. Amazing. Luis, where we can find you on the social media?
Well, like Taproom Los Reyes is, you can find us like in Facebook or Instagram, like the same. And also in internet, like cervecerialosreyes.com. And those are the three places that you can find us.
Amazing.
No,
Luis,
thank you for coming.
Thanks a lot for this conversation. Guys, this is an amazing view. I can't tell you. I bet you're gonna love it, and you're gonna love this beer with view. This is Baja Window to the South. My name is Jesus Castellanos. We're still in Rosarito.
Hello everyone, welcome to Baja Window to the South. Today I'm with someone really special. He is an American, an excellent musician, and living here in Baja California. So welcome, Christopher Spanos.
Thank you so much, and good morning.
Good morning. Please tell me, how did you end up performing, singing here in Tijuana, well, Rosarito, in Baja, as an American?
So, I've been living here for about 27 years, and when I moved down here, I thought I'd stay for just a couple of years and then go back. However, one thing led to another, and I'm still here. So, I've been playing music most of my life anyway, so I was doing that here. I've played with other guys before here in a couple different bands. For the last, at least last 10 years, I think, more or less, I've been playing solo by myself, which I make more money, it's a lot easier, although if you play with the right guys in a band, it could be a lot more fun. We're still not going to make as much money, but it is fun.
But I know you were telling me, and think you're doing great right now, but before that, how do you get into music, or how long have you been into music?
I started playing when I was 16. So, okay, with a lot of people, I guess my age, would say they were inspired by the Beatles, which I was, because as a kid I saw the Ed Sullivan Show. Okay. So I always, I had an interest in learning how to play guitar. And mostly I'm self-taught. So little by little over the years I got better, and the band I played in Hollywood, it's called Johnny and the Walkers, but the other three guys were much more better as musicians than I was, but I was the only one writing songs.
Oh.
So,
where are you performing right now? Where we can find you?
Okay, right now I'm playing at a place called Colectivo Surf, which is a cave, is it 41 or 42? It's across the street from Las Gaviotas. A lot of surfers go there on the weekends.
In Rosarito, Baja California.
Yeah, in Rosarito, yeah, sorry.
No problem.
So I play on Fridays. Right now I'm playing on Fridays from 6:30 to 10:30, and on Sundays, more or less, 4:30 or 5 to 8 or 8:30. All right, so you want me to do a song right now?
Oh, yes, please. That would be wonderful. I think our audience will love it.
You want me to do this with feeling?
Yes.
Okay.
Bravo.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell the green fields or on the cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for the cooling breeze, cold comfort for change. Did you exchange your walk-on part of the war for a lead role in a cage? So the rest of the song is like that.
Oh, wow. I love it. Bravo. Oh, I should tell you the whole song. Thank you so much for joining us. And this was wonderful, Christopher Spanos. And you can all go see him in Colectivo Sur, just crossing the street from Las Gaviotas in Rosarito, Baja California. Thank you. Well, now you know where to find him in social media. And of course, if you like to see him, it's more than worth it. You can find him in Rosarito. And now we're going with Olga, who's going to show us this traditional method in the fishing industry. Let's see what it's about.
Cuéntanos, por favor, de la presentación que a nuestro público, la presentación que acabas de hacer.
Ok, sí, pues mira, acabamos de hacer una presentación de un método de sacrificio de origen japonés. Es ikejime, es un conjunto de herramientas, de procesos que te llevan a la obtención de una muerte digna de un pescado, de un menor sufrimiento y de mejorar las cualidades de la carne.
¡Wow! Y lo hiciste impresionante. Yo ni siquiera tenía idea que existían esos tipos de métodos, sabía que había una manera específica de cómo hacerlo, pero la manera que lo hiciste fue muy digna. Sabemos de que la manera en que lo estás haciendo no le da tanto, no le afecta tanto al pez.
Sí, definitivamente es una labor que en el ámbito de pesca lleva muchísimo tiempo haciéndose, que es la muerte de un pescado. Pues digo, hay muchos métodos, ¿no?, de sacrificarlos, pero el más común es por asfixia. El pescado pues tiene cierto tiempo que lleva ahí estresándose en un lugar, en una bodega, sin un ambiente adecuado, ¿no?, para que deje de sufrir tanto tiempo. Entonces pues lo hacemos de esa manera, ¿no? Entonces a mí me llena mucho de satisfacción el poder compartir este tipo de filosofías, del por qué estamos aquí, y pues simplemente hay que compartirlo, ¿no?, a las demás personas.
Qué orgullo tenerte aquí, qué orgullo como un baja californiano que tenemos aquí en Baja Window to the South.
Well, thank you so much, Olga, for sharing that. There's always something else to learn, most definitely now, about fishing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us this week in Baja Window to the South. Please like us, share our show if you like it. Any comment, it's more than welcome. And see you next week.